So we are here on the promo shoot for season 3 of the Drew Barrymore Show. I am so excited because the whole marketing team saw what I did at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to induct the Go-Go's because they are my favorite band in the world, and they're the reason I think that I have all the courage and bravery and edge. I don't know, just everything about me stems from them and discovering their album when I was a kid. We're basically carrying that over to our season 3 promo with the Go-Go's blessing. In fact, I have their birthday card right here, which means everything in the world to me, and they came on the show and surprised me for my birthday. I never would have dreamt anything like this would ever actually happen. It says, happiest of birthdays to our sister, the 6th Go-Go from the Go-Go's. The thing about the Go-Go's that I love the most is they were really cool, fun girls, but they had this great sisterhood. And so when I think of like a Charlie's Angels, I know that that is what was the impression to me growing up, that like girls did not compete, they worked together and didn't try to pretend to be boys, but could do what boys do, like rock and roll and action and all that stuff. We get to be who we are. They kind of taught me everything. We're doing it till we got the beat, which the Go-Go's signed off on. I mean, if that's not the circle of life, nothing is, because I'll never forget when I heard that drum beat for the first time. It opened a door and changed my life forever.
Do you remember where you were when you heard it?
I was really young and I was at a friend's house. I don't remember who the friend was, but I remember the room so well. It was obviously the album and it was on a record player. I was really drawn to the album art. It was like one of these, what is this? And that was when I heard that drum beat, when that needle hit the record, and I've never been the same since. I was a big Blondie fan too, like Debbie Harry couldn't have been any cooler. There were so many amazing girls out there just letting all of us young girls know that you were capable of anything and everything was possible. It was really all about the Go-Go's for me.
Did you ever want to be like a rock star type when you're hearing music like that?
Well, I told Steven Spielberg, funny enough, I told him I was a drummer. My God, what if it's because of that beat in the Go-Go's that made me think drummer? I knew my limitations in music. I knew that I would be the biggest music fan, but that was not where my strengths lie. I really don't sing and I don't play, but I know music and I love music and I love putting music to everything. I love making playlists and I made mixtapes. Oh, I labored on my mixtapes so hard when I was younger. Everything had to flow into the next song. And
did you ever give someone a mixtape?
Oh my God, yes. Especially boys.
Besides acting though, was there ever something else that you're like, oh, maybe I could do that?
I always wanted to be a writer. I was always writing scripts for Steven Spielberg when I was a kid and getting his take and approval and, you know, just seeing what he thought. So I always wanted to write. That was, I think, my big goal. I'm as happy as I could ever be in my life because of this show. It is literally a very positive environment. It's fun and it's sassy and spirited and humorous and surprisingly emotional. And it's been the most fulfilling endeavor I could have ever guessed. I can't believe we get to do a season 3. People are like, you have way too much like eggs in the basket of this show. And I'm like, do you have a problem with that? But I love coming here. I've also gone from job to job my whole life, which is such a blessing. And I've been so lucky and I've been given so many damn opportunities, but I love coming to the same place. I love the consistency. I've always wanted like a desk job in that way of like, you know who you're with, you know where you're going. It's so consistent. I've always craved that in my life. And once I had kids, I knew I had to find that. And I didn't know where I was gonna find it. I did not know I was gonna find it here. I love this job so much.
Is there anything else you want from this new season that you're really looking forward to?
Oh my gosh, that's such a good question. Professionally, I think this is an incredible time to figure out what the new media frontier is. There has never been a time where we had this many possibilities and resources. We've got social media, we've got digital. I think this is the time where it's time to unclip wings and reinvent the wheel. Sure. Personally, if I can just be a little less afraid of this going away, that would be probably really smart. But God, it's like, to anyone out there who really loves something and you just want it to stay, you know, and you don't want to lose it, it's the same feeling. That's how I feel about this.